This is a presentation of the Arizona Cardinals Broadcast Network.
Hey, let's get this going right here. Here we go. Let's work today. Got him. Let's go. All day. Way to keep fighting. Let's get it going right here. That's how football goes. Let's go win it. Let's go win it. Let's go.
This is Cardinals Game Plan with Head Coach Kliff Kingsbury, presented by Dignity Health.
All right, welcome in, everyone. You know, the great thing about the NFL is that the script writes itself every single week. And Wolf, here we are, week 12, but finally you have something in common with Coach Kliff. You both played for Bill Belichick.
Hey, Paul, we're on to New England, Paul.
All right, and we'll get to Coach Belichick here in a minute. Let's get to Coach Kliff Kingsbury. And Coach, Thursday Night Football means it amounts to a mini bye weekend. How did you process the Seattle game over the weekend?
Yeah, we took a look at kind of what we did good, what we didn't do well, and try to emphasize it this week and get better. I really felt like we had some penalties in crucial situations that really hurt, things that we can't do moving forward. And particularly coming in against the Patriots, you know they're a team that doesn't make many mistakes, and if you do that, they'll kind of have your number. When
you went through the Seattle game film, was there anything that stuck out the most to you?
I really thought Seattle played hard, played like their backs were against the wall. Their defense front was much more disruptive. Thought their guys flew around, so you got to give them a lot of credit. I mentioned it earlier, I thought our penalties were really costly at times. Didn't really allow us offensively to get in a rhythm, and had some big ones on defense that extended drives right before the half and on that 4th and 2. But give them credit. They've been in that situation before and came out and played a nice ball game.
Kliff, as a coach, how do you get guys to cut down on penalties?
Yeah, it's a focus thing, and it's a thing that you want it to be handled internally with that locker room and guys holding each other accountable. And I think we will. I thought early on in the season we were kind of having that issue and had put it to bed for about a month and played really well. And then unfortunately it showed up again on Thursday night. But I have a feeling moving forward we'll be a lot better.
Kliff, do you think your offense actually plays better coming from behind?
I mean, we haven't played with the lead in so long. I don't remember, I don't think. But our guys don't blink if they do get behind. I do appreciate that about them. There's no panic. They understand what they can do each and every time they have the football. And so I think that's built some confidence for those situations. But we have to learn to start faster against the remainder of our schedule.
We know Kyler was playing through some pain. What's the latest with his throwing shoulder?
Yeah, he banged it up, but I feel like he's made a lot of progress there and feels good about where he's at, and expect him to play at a high level on Sunday.
Based on what the Seahawks are saying after the game, it seemed like it was job one for that Seattle defense to stop Kyler's run game. Did you get that sense?
Yeah, I think overall they had a good plan, like I said, to be disrupted, to try and get pressure and try to take that aspect away. And once he had the shoulder, obviously the running wasn't going to be as aggressive for him or for the play calling, and it's unfortunate, but once again, they had a good plan and executed it well.
Yeah, Kliff, to me it seemed like they played Kyler on the edges differently than anybody else that we have seen. First of all, would you agree with that? And secondly, how specifically did they do that?
Yeah, I think more than anything, they brought more pressure than they did the time before. Jamal was down around the line a bunch and was a factor in blitzing and doing different things to try and take away some of those run lanes for Kyler.
Did it also impact the ground game overall, their change in philosophy and defensive approach maybe?
Yeah, I think they kind of stacked the box. Like I said, brought Jamal down, and their front played at a high level. They were physical and aggressive, and we weren't able to establish a run like we had been in the previous game. And that's something we like to do early and just weren't able to do it.
How did Kyler play in general, Coach?
I thought he battled. I thought he competed well. There were some throws we'd like to have back, some different things, but at the end of the day, he gave us a chance, even not feeling his best with the ball in our hands late, had a chance to go tie the game and just weren't able to get it done. But I was really proud of the way he competed.
If you hit zoom out, does that show progress, just that neither side played their best game, yet you were in the game to the very end?
Yeah, I don't think there's any moral victories, but I think our guys definitely understand what we can be. We can be in a game like that and not be at our best for whatever reason and still hang in there and have a chance at the end. It builds confidence, and moving forward, our guys know we have to play better, but when we're in that situation again, we'll find a way to get it done.
Coach, how did the offensive line grade out overall?
It wasn't our best game, there's no question, but once again, a lot of that I think had to do with Seattle and their approach and their backs being against the wall and then playing at a high level. Their front really played well. They were aggressive, had a good plan, and executed it.
Coach Kingsbury sets his sights on the New England Patriots when we return to Cardinals Game Plan. Presented by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. By Nissan. For great offers, shop nissanusa.com. By Desert Financial Credit Union, sharing success with you. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Welcome back to Cardinals Game Plan and Coach Kingsbury's virtual film room, powered by Microsoft Surface.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's hit the film room. And how about the 15-play, 90-yard drive, went over 7 minutes, capped by 3rd and goal from the 3. And, Coach, take it from there with the Chase Edmonds touchdown toss.
It was a really nice read by Kyler on this one. It was kind of a rub play out to the left. They covered it up. They jumped outside, zoned it off, did a nice job, and Kyler got backside to basically his 3rd read, bought some time, drifted back, and found Chase wide open. So got to give a lot of credit to Kyler. Wasn't exactly where we thought we'd go with the ball, but he found that 3rd read.
Coach, was there a mental error on that play by Seattle? How did Chase get so wide open?
Yeah, I have to assume that somebody got a little antsy and came on the pressure instead of staying with their guy, which happens sometimes. But once again, Kyler did a good job drifting and buying extra time and allowed Chase to show up wide open.
Is that a case of Kyler using the defense's attention on him, all the attention on him against the defense, and turning that into a liability?
I would say so. I think they wanted to pressure there, and when Kyler started drifting back, they came instead of staying with their guy, and it allowed Chase to be wide open.
Is it really the acumen of Chase that helps him in the passing game? Because I watch this guy, and he seems like more of a wide receiver when he's in the slot running routes and catching balls, Kliff.
You nailed it, Wolf. I mean, he's tremendous at, that slot out of the backfield, pass catching position. He can do it all. We can hand it to him between the tackles, and he's very effective, but I couldn't be more impressed with what he's been doing in the pass game for us.
How about Isaiah Simmons? 10 tackles at team high, had the sack. Tell us about what you thought of Isaiah Simmons, the rookie.
We've all been really proud of his progression. We wanted to bring him along at a pace where he could have success and allow him to do things that he was comfortable with and play at a high level. And now, he's getting more and more snaps and continues to impress and continues to make plays. And I see that continuing as the season goes on.
Coach, he seemed to be all over the field, and he was, if you look at the stat sheet. But is there one play that stands out more to you?
Yeah, I think more than anything, just play to play, you see how much ground he can cover. Even when he makes a mistake, he can erase it pretty quickly because of his athleticism and his length. And guys think they have the angle on him, but he catches them and closes for a big guy as well as anybody I've seen.
I'm guessing no one is better known for the daily grind and week to week than Coach Bill Belichick. You played for him, former 6th-round pick of the Patriots. How much interaction did you have back in the day with Coach Belichick?
Yeah, when you're playing with him, not a ton. He wants you to be on edge around there and wants you to earn it each and every day. And he doesn't like people to be comfortable around that building. But the knowledge that you gain from just being in that building and with that organization is tremendous, and you really get a PhD in football when you walk through those halls.
So tell us what stands out about a Patriots team that's an 11-time defending champ. They haven't seen 6 losses since 2009. So you tell us, what do they look like this year?
Yeah, they're still a very competitive team that can beat anybody on any given day. I think you saw that 2 weeks ago with that win over the Ravens. Cam Newton still has a lot left in the tank. He threw for 370 yards against the Texans. Josh McDaniels is one of the best play callers in the game, and then obviously defensively they're always going to have a great plan and execute at a high level. And so it's a very dangerous team come into November, December. They're going to make a push, and we're going to have to play our best game to hang in there.
Kliff, do you expect that Bill Belichick may actually dial it up a little bit, come after Kyler, play soft zone? What do you expect from Coach?
You never know with him. I mean, he's kind of the master of changing it up and trying to take away what you do best. And so I'll be anxious, just like y'all will, to see his plan and how he's trying to attack us.
They went into that Houston game leading the league in rushing attempts. Is that your expectation? They're going to try and establish the run?
You can tell they're making a very conscious effort to run the ball downhill and be physical and hold the ball and win the time of possession. And so I definitely expect that trend to continue.
One of the things he absolutely loved, Kliff, was the gasser test. I don't know if you've ever run the gasser test, but it was 5 gassers with a minute rest in between, and it was a brutal test that you had to take, and he was a stickler on that. You don't run the gasser test when the guys come in the summer, do you?
No, we don't. But when I was there, it was similar, but it was 40-yard dashes over and over and over under a certain time, and if you didn't make it, you weren't going to be there, and it was an intense day. There's no doubt.
After the break, DJ Humphries, wired for sound, when Cardinals Game Plan returns. Welcome back to Cardinals Game Plan. Left tackle DJ Humphries has been a huge part of a much improved offensive line in 2020. He was mic'd up last Thursday in Seattle.
Give me some, bitch. Why you been following me?
Oh, you're mic'd up, right?
Oh! Hey, I'm sorry, I forgot I'm mic'd up. I forgot I was mic'd up. I'm mic'd up.
Wired, brought to you by your Arizona Ford dealers.
Yo! Let's go. Let's go, right here. Right here, let's go. Hey!
Here we are, Thursday Night Football, the biggest game of the season.
Last time we was in this, we manhandled these dogs. Don't forget, that was just last year. That was just the same team. Take the fight, dog. Hey, trenches on 3, 1, 2, 3.
The Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks with first place in the NFC West at stake.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, let's go! 3 receivers set, play action pass. Murray setting up, looking, everybody covered, so Kyler runs to the right.
Oh, damn! Let's go. Let's get us some points.
Snap to Murray, hands off Drake straight ahead, and he gets close to the line to gain before he's wrapped up and brought down. Snap to Murray, same play, straight ahead run. Drake picks up the first down. Play clock down to 4. Snap to Murray, 3-step drop. Looks left, now gets hit as he lobs it.
Go, Max.
Caught by Max Williams inside the 5.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The red-headed step down.
They go with 2 tight ends. Snap to Murray, hand off Drake straight ahead, down to the 1-yard line.
Touchdown, that's touchdown, that's touchdown. He's down. He's down. He's down. He was down.
After review, the ruling on the field will be changed to a touchdown.
So a good bounce back drive by the Cardinals to tie this game up.
Oh, biggin.
So the Cardinals now down by 6.
Let's roll, it's on us.
Takes the snap, drops back to throw, pumps left, now fires over the middle.
Touchdown.
Caught for a touchdown by Dan Arnold.
Hey, he ain't doing like a little boy. He's doing like a little boy.
Here's the extra point. It's up, it's good.
Good job. We got him. Way to fight, bro, way to fight. How you want to do this? Let me get in this side. You get on this side? I'll get on this side. Oh, get him. Hey, let go.
You want to keep moving the chains right now. You want a touchdown out of this drive.
It's our quarter, you know that. It's our quarter, you know that.
Shotgun set, snap to Murray, give to Drake up the middle, got a crease.
Oh, KD.
And down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, KD. Yeah, KD.
Snap to Murray on 3rd and goal from the 3. Drops back to throw, lobs it far side. Wide open in the end zone is Edmonds.
Yeah, Chase. Talking about. Give me some, bitch.
Gonzalez, his extra point is up and it's good.
It's good. It's good, Zany.
23-21. Back to throw goes Wilson. In trouble, rolling left, being chased by Gardeck. Throws it far side out of bounds.
Yeah, Dennis! Yeah, Dennis!
2:24 to go, and the Cardinals will have to score a touchdown.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. Quick throw to the right flat, caught by Isabella at the 35, far side of the 40, and scoots out of bounds. Three-man rush, quick throw to the left flat, caught by Fitz at the 45, has blockers down to the 40, minute 19 to go and counting.
Let's go. This is one. Let's go.
This is the game right here. Shotgun snap to Murray, drops back to throw. Steps up and is sacked, and that's going to do the Cardinals in this first place battle with the Seahawks.
Get out. Big Gator. Good to see you, man. Love you too, bro. What's up? Hey, I got a new number, bro. I got a new cell phone. I'll text you. All right, bet. Be easy, bro.
The New England Patriots are on the horizon as the Cardinals look to get back on the winning track. We put our eye on the opponent when Game Plan returns. Now, Paul Calvisi and Ron Wolfley put their eye on the opponent. Presented by Phillips Law Group, proud partner of the Cardinals.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Cardinals going to New England, a Patriots team that went to Houston, and Wolf, they lost. Cam Newton held to just 6 yards rushing, a season low. Considering that Kyler was just held to a season low rushing at Seattle, I'm sensing perhaps a pattern here and a game plan potentially by Bill Belichick.
Oh, absolutely, Paul. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? Bill Belichick is going to be looking at the Seattle Seahawks and what the Seahawks did to Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, and you saw it. The Seahawks were not going to let Kyler Murray get outside of them. They played Kyler Murray on the edges. They brought pressure coming off the edges as well. There was one thing that was not going to happen in this game, and that was going to be Kyler Murray getting outside of the pocket. So I would expect when you talk about Bill Belichick is going to take away what you do best. And what the Arizona Cardinals do best is Kyler Murray, running the ball or throwing the ball. But in particular, it's on the edges, whether he is running it or throwing it. So I think they're going to take that away, Paul.
Sunday night, in that game, Cardinals beat the Seahawks. Kyler was untouched, 0 sacks, 0 quarterback hits. Thursday night, he got sacked 3 times, hit 7 times. What was the difference?
Yeah, they brought more pressure, and they brought it on the outside for the most part, Paulie. And, you know, you got to give Seattle a lot of credit. They had a plan. They came after it. They did a good job harassing Kyler Murray and getting in his face. That's something that I think we'll continue to see as the season unfolds.
You know, Patriots went into last week leading the league in rushing attempts. Do you think they get back to that against the Cardinals?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think with the Arizona Cardinals' defensive line room being what it is right now, knowing that Bill Belichick loves to run the ball, especially with Cam Newton, number 4 in rushing yards per game, number 8 in rushing yards per play. The Patriots love to run the ball, in particular in between the tackles, right where the defensive line is. I don't think there's any doubt Bill Belichick is going to line up and run the ball, possess the ball, shorten the game, and have Kyler Murray in that offense over on the sideline.
Well, guess what? Former Belichick assistant Romeo Crennel beat Coach Belichick last week. Maybe this week his former player Kliff Kingsbury can do the same.
Coach K with his keys to victory in Foxborough when Game Plan returns. Cardinals Game Plan has been presented by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. By Nissan. For great offers, shop nissanusa.com. By Desert Financial Credit Union, sharing success with you. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, wrapping this up with the head coach, Kliff Kingsbury. I know Chase Edmonds said earlier in the week, Coach, that he was excited, the team's excited about being in a position where you can control your playoff destiny. But in Chase's words, he thinks everyone needs to up the urgency a little bit. Would you agree with that?
I think so. I think it was definitely an eye-opener and a wake-up call, dropping the game to Seattle, that we all have to do better and be better and practice better and play cleaner football. And Chase is a guy who shows up day in and day out and grinds at his craft and works really hard at it. So he definitely has room to talk.
Coach, here's the last question for me. Keys to victory, what are they going to be?
Yeah, you know, going into this game, you know New England's going to not make mistakes and try to force you into those. And after our last game and the number of crucial, mentals that we had, we have to clean those up, or else it'll be a long day in Foxborough.
Is Coach Belichick still all about taking away what you do best?
He is. That's his mantra, and he's done it well for a long time. And so he'll have a great plan to try and take some of our top weapons away, and we'll have to have some great answers.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck to you.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank y'all.
Thank you for watching Cardinals Game Plan.